Welcome to 12th EHNF, sir. I have two questions for you. So, first question is: as someone with expertise in the energy and refinery sectors, what do you believe are the most critical steps for decarbonizing the energy industry, and how can this industry align with certain sustainability energy transition goods?
See, refinery sector is a hard to decarbonize sector. Let me first start by saying it,
Yes.
because you need fuel to produce fuel. That means when you refine crude to produce different products, you need to burn energy. So once you burn energy, you will actually emit carbon dioxide. But fortunately, over a period of time, almost all the refineries, including us, have embarked on the way for reducing the energy use. We are highly energy efficient today as compared to maybe 20 years back. Secondly, we are also embarking on wherever direct combustion can be avoided. We are going for, say, some drives were steam driven. So we are going for electric drives. So we don't have to burn fuel inside our premises. That can come as an electricity. That electricity, if it comes from the green sources gradually, it will also become green. So this is another pathway that we are. Third pathway is also to capture carbon dioxide. So this is where we are working on currently. It is a work in progress. So there are ways and means to capture carbon dioxide. And if we cannot utilize it, we have to put it underground and store it for posterity. So that method is also there. Currently, it is not very cost effective, but going forward, a lot of works are being done to keep it underground. Even then, there will be some residue carbon dioxide generation. Therefore, all the oil industries, refineries, they are also signing up with the green credit program of Government of India. We are also developing forests. So we are trying to create a carbon sink by having a lot of trees. So these combination of effect will lead us to net zero on the aspect of scope 1 and scope 2. But till the time fuel is going to be used by public and our job is to provide that fuel, there will be scope 3 emission. So this is the pathway that we are actually following as of now. Yes.
Thank you. My second question is, with the global push for net zero, who role do you see for the refinery sector in supporting this transition, and what innovations are needed to ensure a cleaner, greener future?
See, and as I have told, people have already taken a net zero target.
Yes.
For us, NRL, we have also taken a net zero target of 2038. Some of the problems are already solved and works are in progress. Some of the jobs we have to take to the future. Also, we are embarking on something called green hydrogen. See, in refining, we have to use a lot of hydrogen, which is currently produced out of natural gas through a process of steam reforming. So, steam reforming process will emit a lot of carbon dioxide. So, instead of that, if you can use hydrogen from a electrolyzer route or otherwise, where actually no fuel needs to be burned directly, and the energy which is required to produce that comes from green power. So that is called green hydrogen. So if we can gradually replace hydrogen used in the refinery to greener mode, so we will gradually go for kind of a almost carbon neutral kind of an environment within the refinery premises that will reduce or eliminate our scope 1 emission. Scope 2 emission, refineries were predominantly relying on their own power generation because our power systems were not very reliable at that point of time. But now government has also invested in higher voltage transmission, which are much more reliable. So refinery like us are gradually shifting to grid power for their day-to-day need. So if that be the case, and the grid itself become greener over time, because you have seen the solar, very ambitious solar target and wind targets are being taken, and I'm sure over a period of time, gradually the grid will become green. So therefore, scope 1 and scope 2 emission will be reduced, and we will be able to achieve with combination of all, with green hydrogen coming and carbon sequestration and storage. So we will be able to achieve net zero. But it will take some time, and also there will be a capex requirement. So that financing needs to be organized. That is where we are. But as far as decarbonizing the entire energy chain is concerned, it has to come from multiple sources. And as in the previous session that you have seen, there is a conscious effort to decouple the growth to that of energy use. That means to bring in one notch, 1% higher, one GDP high. That means suppose you are at 2 trillion, if you become 3 trillion, how much more energy you will consume? So energy intensity of the economy, there is a conscious effort to decouple the same. Earlier it was tightly correlated. Higher the GDP, there will be higher the energy consumption. So they generally now people are trying to decouple it as far as practicable, and whatever energy being used, they want to use it from the greener sources so that their carbon dioxide emission is least. So that is a pathway. It will be a combination of solar, microgrid, all those stuff will come. Wind will come. So that is where we are. And even for mobility, people are talking about hydrogen being used. And you have seen a very big way the railways are being electrified. So these are all movement in a singular direction of gradually decarbonizing the entire mobility sector. Industries are getting decarbonized because of their net zero goal. So it's a marathon race. It will happen over a period of time. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.